In the name of whatever you believe in, these are some nice guys' mistake you should never make, because of course you all know nice guys always end up finishing last. Now I'm not here to claim that I'm a saint, because trust me, I've made some of these mistakes and it never ended well. So these are some nice guys' mistake you should never ever make, because even if that girl likes you, if you make these mistakes, she will leave you. She will run from you because the attraction will dry up. So never make this nice guy mistake. The first one is over texting. So you think being too available or being available 247 will show that woman that you care. But to her, it screams, I have no life outside of you, which is one of the easiest ways to communicate to a woman that you are a low value man, a man without purpose. And women don't want such men. They don't want a man who does nothing else apart from bombarding her with messages. At that point, you become predictable. You become too needy. You become too desperate. You become too boring. Women don't want such men. This is why women will always prefer the toxic guys who don't even reply to their messages, who don't even give a shit about them, who don't even give them the kind of responses they want. So the more you try to make yourself scarce with your attention, the more women will appreciate you, the more women will like you, because over texting ruins attraction. Yes, it does not tell that woman that you care or you like her. No, it tells her that you are a low value man who is jobless, who has no life. In her mind, she'll be like, this guy should go and get a life. Why is he always texting me? Why is he always available? That's what she'll be saying. So you that is thinking that, oh, it will make her think I love her so much, you are simply ruining your chances with her and killing the attraction she had for you in the first place. The second one is confessing your feelings too soon. You meet a girl, within 1 day or 2 days, you're telling her, I love you. The girl will be scared. What is happening? You're telling her you love her when you barely know her. That puts her under pressure and ruins the mystery. Because whether you like it or not, attraction grows through curiosity, not desperation. When you meet a girl and you're already confessing your feelings, it shows that you're desperate. The girl will be like, that means this guy, immediately he meets any girl, he just starts confessing his feelings. Is that how he behaves? Is that how he does his own? That will ruin the attraction, the mystery. It will just kill everything. So don't make that mistake. Before you confess your feelings to a woman, let that woman confess her own feelings for you first. Now, I don't have a problem telling a girl I met in some few days that, see, I like you. I like you, and I find you attractive. No, that is not me confessing my feelings too fast or too soon, because I do that even up to now. But when I meet a girl, I won't just rush and tell a girl, I love you and I want to date you. Where is the love coming from? I don't know you very well. So what has now made me to fall in love with you? I can see a girl and like her. That makes sense. I can see a girl and find her attractive. And I'll tell her, see, I like you and I find you attractive, because I can be very upfront. But I can never meet a girl and I'm telling a girl, I love you. For what? What have you done for me to deserve my love? And before I even love you, I have to know that you love me first. Then I can now fall in love with the love you have for me. Not me falling in love. That's how most men get themselves into messy situations. You just meet a girl and you fall in love with her without her giving you any reason to fall in love. And when you fall in love with a woman who is not in love with you, you've been one spending and investing. And that is how most of you get destroyed in relationships, simply because you love a woman who doesn't love you. Makes no sense. Now, the third thing you should never do, this is what nice guys do always, and this is why most women use them and dump them, is trying too hard to impress her. Who the hell is that girl that you are trying to impress? The more you begin to see women as normal human beings, the better for you. Don't see women as people you have to impress. What are you impressing them for? You are a human being, they're a human being. They are breathing, you are breathing. You use the restroom, they use the restroom. So, like, what is so special about it? When you overcompensate with money, compliments, or overperforming in bed just to please her, it makes it clear to that girl that you are the one who feels unworthy. Because when you try to impress someone, that means you feel unworthy. So you're not trying to overcompensate. You feel that that person is higher than you and you are lower than that person. So you are trying to please the other person, which makes you appear low value. The woman is meant to be the one pleasing you, not you pleasing her. This is why, as a man, you must have built your self-confidence, your self-esteem, and your value to the point where you don't really care who stays or goes away from your life. You are just a chill guy. Whether you want to stay or whether you don't want to stay, that's your business. That's your motherfucking business. So you don't feel the need to impress anybody. You are just a chill guy. Because the harder you chase, the less she values you. That is women for you. With women, all you have to do is make that initial effort. I'm telling you guys now from my own personal experience. Whenever I meet a woman, the first thing I do is to make that initial effort. So at least, because no matter what, as a man, you must chase, but don't over chase. There's a difference between chasing normally and over chasing. When you over chase, that is when the problem starts. But when that initial stage, you make it obvious to the girl, say, I like you, and let's see how things go. You call her, during those initial days, you call her, you text her. Then after a while, if the girl's interest in you is high enough, you should not be one doing those things. Not you dying because you are calling a girl, texting a girl. If the girl has not replied you, your mind will not rest. That is foolishness at its peak. So don't try too hard to impress anybody. In life, person will go stay, go stay. Person will go still go, no matter what you do. And that puts you in a position of low value, where you are constantly impressing a woman. And don't forget, women are hypergamous by nature. They can't stay with a man who they feel is lower than them. You can have money. You can even have more money than that girl. You can even have more status than that woman. But the moment you begin to try too hard to impress her, psychologically and subconsciously, she starts seeing you as lower than her. This is what happens these days. You see a girl who is broke, basically has nothing going on for her. But you see a man who is making 200K, 300K, trying too hard to impress that broke girl. And all of a sudden, the broke girl is not feeling that she's the most beautiful girl in the world. And that makes her to start seeing that man who is even making more money than her as too low for her. These things happen. It's all how is how you present yourself that matters. Not even the amount of money in your bank. You can be a broke dude, but the way you carry yourself, the way you behave towards women will value you so much than that rich simp out there. So it's a question of psychology and how you present yourself. So don't try too hard to impress anybody, be it a man or a woman. Now, the fourth nice guy mistake that will mess you up with women is when you always avoid tension and conflict. Most of you avoid any kind of conflict with women, which means you always agree to everything she says. You're always trying to keep the peace. You never challenge her. You are always being too kind and a pushover because you don't want to disagree with her, so the two of you will not fight and she will leave you. The greatest fear you must conquer in life is the fear of people leaving you. When you are too afraid of people leaving you, you will be a doormat. You will be a pushover. You will basically be insignificant to those people who you are afraid that they will leave you. In life, you must tell yourself, see, anybody who wants to leave should get the fuck out of my life. If you want to stay, you stay. If you want to leave, you leave. So don't place it on your mind. Don't have it as a mental part of your life that I must struggle to keep people in my life. Only those who don't have a life do that. This is why you must have a life. Because if you have things that make your life interesting, you won't have time to think about who stays or who leaves. As a man, you must have a purpose. As a man, you must have hobbies. As a man, you must have interests. Things that keep your life running. Because these are the things that will make you not even give a shit about who stays or who leaves. Now, when you are with women, you must always make your standards known. You must always make your rules known. If a girl does something you don't like, tell her, see, I don't like this rubbish you did. Your woman should know that you're not you are a no-nonsense person. Because whatever bad behavior a woman showcases or displays in a relationship, if you check it well, the reason why she is doing that is because the man is tolerating all those things. The more you tolerate, the worse she becomes. So if you think, oh, by playing it safe, by avoiding conflicts, the girl will like you more or change, she will only get worse. And the worse she gets, the more she will be packing her load small to leave you. Because women they can't be comfortable with a man who doesn't call them to order. That girl who is misbehaving, deep down, she wants you to call her to order, but you are too weak. At a point, she'll go and cheat on you with a man who is toxic to her. because that man knows how to set his boundaries. That man knows how to call her to order when she misbehaves. That man is not afraid of her leaving. The more you fear a woman leaving you, the more she will leave. Because women don't know how to survive in an environment where there are no rules and regulations. Women love to be with men who give them rules and regulations. So from the onset, you must always let your woman know, see, this is what I will tolerate and this is what I can never tolerate. If she will stay, she will stay. If she will go, she will go. Don't think that by avoiding conflict and by trying your best to please her and agreeing with everything she says and allowing her to control you, that she will stay with you. At some point, she will still leave you, because women are not designed to be with weak men. They are designed to be with men who can give them laid down procedures, regulations, and rules for them to thrive in their relationship. Don't be a pushover. Don't be a pushover. And many men are pushovers. This is why you see most men, their women controlling them and pushing them around as if they are baby dolls. Don't do that shit. Don't do that rubbish. Don't do it, because you still be the one to regret, because that woman will cheat on you. The nicer you are to a woman, the more the probability of her cheating on you. The more you allow a woman to misbehave, the more she will cheat on you. It's your job, it's your responsibility as a man to create that environment where your woman can be with you and respect you and do as you say, not her doing whatever she wants. The next one is when you over apologize. Over apologizing kills attraction. Every little thing, you are already apologizing to her. The ones you did wrong, the ones she did wrong, you are always apologizing. You say sorry every time she does as if she's unhappy. You start apologizing. I'm sorry, because you don't want her to leave. I pity you, because at this point I will call you an emotional slave. You are a slave to that woman's emotion. And the worst thing that can happen to you as a man, that will mess with your mental health, in fact, you might even run mad in that relationship, you might even become depressed, is when you allow a woman's emotion to dictate your actions. I'm preaching, right? Yes, I'm preaching. Now, when you apologize when you are wrong, you're not just burning yourself down or bringing yourself down. You're also making yourself to have low self-esteem. I cannot be with a woman who I will have to apologize for everything, even when she's wrong. Then why am I the man in that relationship? Even if anybody is meant to be the one apologizing, even when I'm wrong, it should be her, not me apologizing when she's wrong. No, I should be the one who is narcissistic, even though I'm not narcissistic and I'm not advocating for anyone to be narcissistic. But it's better that you, the man, is the narcissistic one than the woman, because the woman can easily condone you and stay with you and remain faithful to you. But when the woman is the narcissistic one, she will cheat on you. She will cheat. She will leave you, and she can't even stay with you because you are too weak. She will see you as she will take you for granted. So over apologizing is a character you should kill, you should destroy in your life. When your woman does something wrong, you call her out and tell her, see, you are wrong. Even when she cries, don't apologize. That is manipulation. Because she knows that if she cries and you apologize, she'll cry again and she'll keep crying and you keep apologizing. So don't even make her to feel, oh, if I cry, this man will apologize. Don't try that rubbish. Don't try it. If she's wrong, tell her you are wrong. Women love guys who are strict. Most of you guys don't know this, but the more strict you are, I'm not saying you should not have a sweet side. Have a sweet side to balance it up. But the more strict you are with your woman, the more she will bend to your rules and the more she will keep liking you. When a woman comes into your life, she will try to turn you into a simp. But trust me, if you become a simp, she's gone. So stick to your rules and watch her bend to you. I'm not saying you should be a narcissistic person, but have some bit of narcissism in you. I'm not saying you should be narcissistic, but it's always good to have some bit of pride and narcissism in you, because that is necessary for you to be able to survive with modern women. Trust me, it's a fact.